We have long known that at least 1 in 5 women are sexually assaulted while in college. But now, college campuses find themselves at a crucial juncture as national attention, student activism, resources, and demands for legal compliance are being directed toward the problem of sexual assault. As of fall 2014, colleges and universities receiving federal funds are required to give sexual assault prevention education to all incoming students and staff. But what is prevention education? Are enough of the right things being done? The framework for most university approaches relies on a public health model championed by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. When describing their approach to sexual assault prevention, the CDC tells this story. One day, a fisherman was fishing from a riverbank when he saw someone being swept downstream, struggling to keep their head above water. The fisherman jumped in, grabbed the person, and helped them to shore. The survivor thanked the fisherman and left, and the hero dried himself off and continued fishing. Soon, he heard another cry for help and saw someone else being swept downstream. He immediately jumped into the river again and saved that person as well. This scenario continued all afternoon. As soon as the fisherman returned to fishing, he would hear another cry for help and would wade in to rescue yet another wet and drowning person. Finally, the fisherman said to himself, "I can't go on like this. I'd better go upstream and find out what is happening." The CDC describes this public health approach as intervening at the top of the river, building safe passages and keeping people from being pushed into the river. And yet, most of the campus reforms, while in line with the legal mandates, do little to prevent or stop sexual assaults from occurring. We try to teach men not to rape. We hold speak-outs like Take Back the Night or the Slut Walks. We support fundraising performances like the Vagina Monologues. And we even offer GPS-based apps that provide victims resources or give women a way to contact their friends if they're being attacked. None of these strategies has been shown to prevent or stop sexual assaults. And self-defense training remains noticeably absent from the new federal mandates to engage in sexual assault prevention education. Sadly, self-defense is excluded from almost every article of prevention by even well-intentioned advocates and university leaders. Recently, college campuses have been teaching bystanders or upstanders to intervene when they see a sexual assault in progress. In these programs, college students are addressed as witnesses to sexual assault attempts and are encouraged to distract the would-be assailant and/or take the would-be victim away to a safe place. Although bystander intervention programs work in some situations as the method of campus rape prevention, they ultimately disempower women. Thus, the hidden curriculum of campus sexual assault prevention is that women are damsels in distress, and a real man uses his strength to save, protect, or be careful around those fragile females. Now let's return to the CDC story about the fisherman. How is it that he knows how to swim? And why didn't all the others learn to swim so that if they get pushed into the river, they've got a fighting chance? Teaching women self-defense is like teaching them how to swim. Some might be thinking, a woman is no match for a man. And yet, self-defense teaches women that they can learn to use their voices forcefully, shouting things like, "Back off! Get away from me!" and "No!" Women can also learn to use their bodies powerfully to stop an assailant. Self-defense training shows women how to target particularly vulnerable areas on the male body, such as the testicles. Studies repeatedly show that active resistance works to thwart attackers in the majority of situations without posing the risk of additional injury to victims. Integrating self-defense training at all levels of our sexual assault prevention efforts would radically shift campus gender norms and affect culture-shifting, population-level change. Self-defense not only increases an individual college student's chances of thwarting attack, but challenges the way men and women experience themselves as gendered beings and challenges the hidden curriculum that frames women as helpless damsels in distress and men as those who hold the power to stop or not stop rape. Only through the inclusion of self-defense training in college rape prevention education programs can we more effectively prevent sexual assault on campus.